Hello, this is your guide for Thursday, May 28th in Work Packet 5. Please put your name here so I know who did the work. At the end of the video on Epic Books, we will listen to a Flat Stanley story about baseball. But let's start with our printing first. Please write neatly and don't forget your finger spaces. Read and write the sentences. We'll start with the first one. The plant sprouted from the seed. The plant sprouted from the seed. So down here, uppercase T, finger space, lowercase p goes under the line. And take your time. I want to see the best letters that you can make. The plant, finger space, sprouted. Notice how I'm using the lines to help me make my letters. The plant sprouted. Drop down to the next line. From finger space the. Ooh, let's fix that. So that's why it's good to use a pencil, because we can erase stuff. The plant sprouted from the finger space seed. Period. The plant sprouted from the seed. Number 2, where did you go this weekend? Where did you go this weekend? Uppercase at the start of every sentence. Where, finger space, did, finger space, you, finger space, go, finger space, this, drop down to the next line, weekend. Remember the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And it's a question, so we'll end our sentence with a question mark. Where did you go this weekend? Okay, let's move on to our daily language review. And today we'll learn about the word saw and saw. Sounds the same, but it can mean two different things. Daily language review. Look at the pictures, read the words. So I see a saw for cutting a tree. S-A-W, saw. And then here's a boy with binoculars and he saw some birds. Saw. So there's two different ways we can say saw. Saw the tree, or I saw some birds over there. Write saw in each sentence, then read the sentence. Number 1, my dad used a saw to cut some wood. My dad used a saw to cut some wood. Number 2, I saw footprints. I saw footprints. You see, she got a magnifying glass. She's investigating, and she saw something. Look at the picture. Use saw to finish the sentence. Number 3, I see a lady, and it looks like she saw a mouse. Mom saw a mouse. Mom saw a mouse. And that's exciting. Let's do an exclamation mark this time. Mom saw a mouse. Number 4. So we see this guy, he's got a saw and he's cutting a piece of wood. So he will saw the wood. No, let's say he will use his saw to cut the wood. He will use his saw to cut the wood. Period. Okay. So you can see saw can mean two different things. The tool for cutting some wood, or you saw something with your eyes. Okay. Story time. Hub the Cub. Please read the story and answer the questions. In this story, we'll see the ub family. Ub, like cub, tub, and scrub. Ub. And the story is called Hub the Cub. Let's look at the picture. I see a bath, and I see a bear, and that must be a cub. A cub means like a baby bear, a bear cub. Question 1. What does Hub like to play in? Number 2. What does Hub like to play with in the tub? Number 3. What will Hub get out of the tub to get? What will Hub get out of the tub to get? Okay, let's read it. Hub the Cub. Hub the Cub likes to play in the tub. Hub the Cub will scrub and rub in the tub. Hub the Cub will play with the sub in the tub. Hub will get out of the tub. Then he will get some grub to eat in the tub. Okay, question 1. What does Hub like to play in? Let's see. Hub the Cub likes to play in the tub. So uppercase, because it's the start of our answer. The tub. Period. Number 2. What does Hub like to play with in the tub? What does he play with? Hub the Cub will scrub and rub in the tub. Hub the Cub will play with the sub in the tub. The sub, like a submarine, like a toy, like a boat. What does he play with in the tub? The sub. Period. Number 3, what will Hub get out of the tub to get? Hub will get out of the tub, then he will get some grub to eat in the tub. So he's going to get some grub, some food. Ew, eating in the tub, but he is a bear. What will Hub get out of the tub to get? Some grub. Period. Okay, good work. Math time. Okay, do the addition. I did the first one for you, number 12. And we always start in the ones place. So 7 plus 9 is 16. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 786. Okay, let's do the rest. Question 13. Start in the ones place. 6 plus 7. 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13. The 3 goes here, and the 1 goes above the tens in the bubble. 1 plus 3. 1 plus 1, 2, 3. Plus 1, 2. Goes 6. in the tens place. And 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 563. Question 14. 5 plus 6. 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. One goes here, and the other one goes above the tens. 1 plus 8 plus 1. Or we can do 8 plus 1 equals 10. 0 goes here, carry the 1 above the hundreds. 1 plus 5 or 5 plus 1 equals 6. 601. Question 15, start in the ones place. 2 plus 9, or we could do 9 plus 2. 1, 2 equals 11. 1 goes here, carry the 1 up here. 1 plus 5 plus 4. Okay. 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 10. 0 goes here, carry the 1 above the hundreds. Now 1 plus 6 plus 1, or 6 plus 1 plus 1 equals 8. 801. I'll do number 16, but you're going to do 17 by yourself. I want to see if you've got this. Okay? So 16, start in the ones place. 4 plus 6. 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 10. 0 goes here, carry the 1 above the tens. 1 plus 8 plus 6. Or we could do 8 plus 1 plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 15. 5 goes here, carry the 1 above the hundreds. 1 plus 5 plus 2. 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 2. 1, 2 equals 8. 850. Okay, please do 17 by yourself. Show me that you know how to do this. Okay, question 18. So now it's sideways. Let's see if we can do it sideways. Still the same rule. We still start in the ones place. So 1 plus 5. 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 6. Now the tens, 8 plus 6. Let's erase this. Okay, 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 14. 4 goes here, carry the 1 above the hundreds. And now we'll do 1 plus 3. And there's no hundreds over here, so it's just 1 plus 1, 2, 3 equals 4. So our answer is 446. You see how we did that? Let's do a couple more. 19. 289 plus 350. Start in the ones place. 9 plus 0. 9 plus nothing. Still going to be 9. 9 in the ones place. Now the tens. 8 plus 5. 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 13. 3 goes here, carry the 1 above the hundreds. 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. 6. So our answer is 639. Question 20. Start in the ones place. 3 plus 9. Or we could start with the bigger number to make it easy. 9 plus 1, 2, 3 equals 12. 2 goes here, carry the 1 above the tens. 1 plus 4 plus 7. 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12. 2 goes here, carry the 1 above the hundreds. 1 plus 7, and there's nothing in the hundreds place here, so 1 plus 7 or 7 plus 1 equals 8. Our answer is 822. And I did question 21 for you. So I start in the ones place. 7 plus 4 equals 11. Carry the 1. 1 plus 5 equals 6. plus 4 equals 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Plus 6 equals 8. 801. Okay, I want you to do question 22 and 23 by yourself. You need to prove to me you can do it by yourself. If you're confused, rewind the video, watch how I did 18, 19, and 20. And if you're stuck, you can't do it, that's okay. Just move on to the next part. I want you to try by yourself. Find the answers, match the toys with the boxes that have the same answers. Write the letters. Okay, so you see on question 24, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then over here, we got some presents. 231, 555, 251, and 318. So we're going to answer these questions, and we'll figure out which letter goes in which box. Okay, I did the first two for you. Let's see how I did it. So A, 363 plus 174. This time I changed it to up and down. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 6 plus 7 equals 13. Carry the 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 1 equals 5. So 537 is A. And we don't see that number on a present. So that doesn't go into a box. B, 92 plus 139. Let's do this one up and down. And let's put the big number on top. So 139 plus 92. Make sure your numbers line up. 9 plus 2 in the ones place. 9 plus 1, 2 equals 11. 1 goes here. Carry the 1 above the tens. 1 plus 3. 1, 2, 3 equals 4. Plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Carry the 1 above the hundreds. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So our answer is 231. Okay, and C, I did for you too. 402 plus 88, and I put it up and down again. 2 plus 8 equals 10, carry the 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 4, drop it down, 490. Okay, this time, let's try to do it sideways, just like we did up here. So we're on D. 246 plus 309. Start in the ones place. 6 plus 9. 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals 15. 5 in the ones place. Carry the 1 above the tens. 1 plus 4 plus 0. 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 0 equals 5. 5 in the tens place. And now the hundreds. 2 plus 3. 2 plus 1, 2, 3 equals 5. Our answer is 555. And I can see this box, 555, so we'll put this letter in there, in the circle. D, what toy is that? That looks like a wind-up fish. Okay. Okay. Let's go on to question E. 465 plus 137. And over here, I wrote it up and down for you, but I didn't finish it. So start in the ones place. 5 plus 7. 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equals 12. Carry the 1 above the tens. 1 plus 6 plus 3. 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 3. 1, 2, 3 equals 10. 0 goes here. Carry the 1. 1 plus 4 plus 1. 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 equals 6. 602 is our answer. Okay, I want you to do F and G by yourself, but before we move on, let's check our answers to see if they fit these boxes. So we got 555. That was this one. Let's see what other numbers. 251. Do you see that? 537, 490, 602, 231? No. What about 231? 537, 231. That's B. So B goes in the circle. What toy do we have? That's an airplane. And 318. Did we get that? 500, 400, 600, 200, 500. Not yet. So that means these two boxes, you're going to have to figure out F or G. Which one goes in there? Okay. Let's move on to the next page. Remember, you can pause the video so you can stop and do those questions. I would like to see if you can do that by yourself. It's really important that you know how to do it, just like you're copying. Okay, word problems and multiplication and division. Word problems and multiplication and division. So activity 1, word problems. We got to read the question and figure out how to answer using our math. Number 1, Sean and Cody need money for concert tickets. Sean earned $9.38 walking dogs. Cody earned $6.62 collecting cans and bottles to recycle. How much money do they have so far? Okay, that's a lot of words. Let's pull out the key stuff. Sean and Cody need money for concert tickets. Not important. Sean earned $9.38 walking dogs. Cody earned $6.62 collecting cans to recycle. How much money do they have so far? So really, we only need those two numbers. $9.38, $6.62, and we'll add them. And you see, I started to do it for you, but we're going to do it together. We'll finish it now. So we'll start in the ones place. 8 plus 2. 8 plus 1, 2 equals 10. 0 goes here, carry the 1. 1 plus 3 plus 6. 1 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 10. 0 goes here, carry the 1. 1 plus 9 plus 6. Or 9 plus 1 plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Equals 16. And we don't need to carry it because there's no number next to it. So that means they've made $16 so far. Question 2. If they need $18 for 2 tickets, how much more money do they need? Okay. So remember, they want to go to a concert and they're going to need $18, but they only have 16 yet. So how do we figure out how much they need? We're going to use our subtraction. So they need $18, but they only have $16. Start in the ones place. 0 take away 0 is 0, of course. 0 take away 0 is 0. Very important. Drop the decimal down. Now, 8 take away 6. 8 take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 2. 1 take away 1 equals 0. We don't start numbers with 0, so that means they need $2. They're almost there. Okay. Now let's go on to activity 2, multiply or divide. Now this might be tricky. Don't feel bad. Let's work through this together. So I did the first 2 for you. It's going to erase that so we have more space. Okay, so 2 times 3 equals 6. How did I figure that out? There's a couple ways you can think about it. 2 times 3, I'm going to skip count by 2 3 times. 2, 4, 6. Or what I did here, 2 times 3 means I have 2 groups of 3. Here's one group of 3, And here's 2 groups. And I know 3, 6. You can do it both ways. And now we have 6 divided by 3 equals 2. So dividing means you're splitting it up. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to split it into 3 groups. 1 group, 2 group, 3 groups. So each group, you see there's 2 inside of them. Okay, let's try a few more together. 3 times 2. I'm going to skip count by 3, 2 times. 3, 6. 3 times 2 equals 6. 4 times 2. I'm going to skip count by 4, 2 times. 4, 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. 2 times 4. I'm going to skip count by 2, 4 times. 2, 4, 6, 8. And do you notice 2 times 4 is the same as 4 times 2. It doesn't matter which order the numbers were. Okay, here's a division question. 8 divided by 2. So you can think about it. I have a group of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I want to divide them into 2 groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 groups. Each group has 4 inside of it. So that means 8 divided by 2 would equal 4. Or you can think about it this way. 8 divided by 2, what I want to know, how many times does 2 go inside of 8? And I'll use my skip counting. So 2, 4, 6, 8. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So you see, you have options when you multiply and divide. How do you like to think about it? Let's try another one. 12 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 12? 4, 8, 12. And how many times did I just skip count? 1, 2, 3. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Okay? For me, I like to think of it that way instead of these boxes, because once you have really big numbers, it's hard to do it like this. So let's try again with our skip counting. 12 divided by 3. How many times does 3 go into 12? 3, 6, 9, 12. How many times did I just skip count? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Do you understand how I'm getting these answers? Let's keep going. 3 times 4. I'm going to skip count by 3, 4 times. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3 times 4 equals 12. 3 times 5, I'm going to skip count by 3, 5 times. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3 times 5 equals 15. 5 times 3 equals, now remember these ones here. 4 times 2 equals 8, and 2 times 4 equals 8. The numbers were flipped, but the answer is the same. So 3 times 5 equals 15, so 5 times 3 still equals 15. But if you don't believe me, let's check. I'm going to skip count by 5 3 times. 5, 10, 15. Okay? Now this is division right here. What this is asking you, it's not 3 divided by 15, it's 15 divided by 3. It's just a different way of looking at division. It's the same thing. So we're still asking, how many times does 3 go into 15? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. How many times did I skip count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And your answer goes on top right here in the ones place. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Let's try that again. Same one here. So it's not 2 divided by 20, it's 20 divided by 2. How many times does 2 go inside 20? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's a lot. How many times did we skip count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. So 20 divided by 2 equals 10. Let's finish this row and then you'll try the bottom row by yourself. Okay? So 2 times 10. I'm going to skip count by 2 10 times. 2. That's what we just did over here. Skip count by 2 10 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 5. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's 10. So 2 times 10 equals 20. Now look how much easier it is this way. 10 times 2. I'm going to skip count by 10 2 times. 10, 20. Same answer. So let's go back to that question, the one before. You see how much work we had to do? To make it easier on ourselves, we can just flip the numbers ourselves. There's no rule that says we can't do that. So instead of saying 2 times 10, I'm going to skip count by 2 10 times. Well, flip it. I'm going to skip count by 10 2 times. 10, 20. It's the right answer. Okay, so those little tricks save yourself time, and it just takes practice. You try the bottom row. If you don't get it yet, don't worry. Multiplication and division, it's hard to learn at the start. But when you get it, it's like riding a bike. You'll never forget it. Okay, that was some hard work, but if you want to get smarter, you got to work hard. So great job. Last page of the day, and then we'll listen to Flat Stanley and his baseball game on Epic Books. So let's go. Number of the day. Complete as many sections as you can. Our number is 7,502. Okay. Ready? Here we go. I did the top for you. In the thousands place, we had 7, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. And in the hundreds place, we have 5, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. In the tens place, we have 0, so it's 0. And in the ones place, we have 2, 1, 2. So we have 2. And we know 7,000 plus 5,000 plus 0 plus 2 will equal 7,502. One less. So the ones place, it's less. It's going to go down by 1. So 7,500, what's 1 less than 2? It's 1. 7,501. Now 1 more. Now the ones place will go up. 7,500. What's more? 1 more than 2? 3. 7,503. Odd or even? I told you it's even. How did I figure it out? Even numbers end with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Odd numbers end with 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Our number ends with a 2. 2 is even. So that's why I picked that one. Plus 10. So now we're looking at the tens place. And it's plus, so it's going to go up. So the tens place will go up by 1. 7, 5. What's 1 more than 0? It's 1. And we'll still have a 2 at the end. 7,512. Now take away 10. Now it'll be a little tricky because 0, if you go down by 1, you can't go less than 0. Now we got to do some math. So let's just do it right here. 7,502, take away 10. 2 take away 0 equals 2. 0 take away 1, can't do it. I'll borrow from the hundreds. 5 turns to 4, 0 turns to 10. 10 take away 1 equals 9. 4, drop it down. 7, drop it down. So if we take away 10, it's 7,492. Place value, in the thousands place, we have 7. In the hundreds place, we have 5. In the tens place, we have 0. And in the ones place, we have 2. Round to the nearest hundred. So, what are our closest hundreds? There's 7,500, and the next one would be 7,600. And what number is right in the middle? 7,550. This is the middle. And if your number is this number or bigger, you will round up to the next hundred. But if your number is 7,549 or less, you're going to go down to 7,500. And what's our number? 7,502. So we know it's less than. So we're going to go down to 7,500. Record on a number line, 0 to 10,000. What's in the middle of those? Between 0 and 10,000, 5,000. What's between 5,000 and 10,000? Right in the middle. That would be 7,500. That's very, very, very close to 7,502. So that means we're going to put it like right next to it. And we'll write the number, 7,502, put a bubble around it, and we're done. What my numbers look like using base 10 blocks. Let's use our place value chart. So we need 7 thousands blocks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put a circle around it. That's 7,000. We need 500 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a bubble around it. That's 500. We need 0 tens, so we don't touch the tens. We need 2 ones. 1, 2. Put a bubble around it. That's 2. Okay, record a number pattern starting at your number. I began the pattern. Let's see if we can figure it out. 7,502, 7,512, 7,522, 7,532. You can see the tens place is going up by 1. So that means we're adding 10. So 7,542, 7,552, 7,562. Okay, last one. My number in words. How do we write 7,502? Just like it sounds. 7, finger space, 1,000, 7,000, 5, finger space, 100, 2. That's it. 7,502. Okay, great job. We worked really hard today. Some big, big math. But if you were listening to this and you did all this work, man, your brain just grew maybe 20%. Your math brain is getting bigger. And if you are doing your homework, thank you so much. If you're watching these videos, you're the best. Okay, keep it up. Summertime is coming, but it's not here yet. Stay with me, please. I'm helping you get ready for next year. We can do this. Okay, so that's it for Thursday's video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video on Friday, May 29th. And now, let's go to Epic Books and listen to Flat Stanley. Flat Stanley at bat.
Stanley Lambchop lived with his mother, his father, and his little brother Arthur. Stanley was 4 feet tall, about a foot wide, and half an inch thick. He had been flat ever since a bulletin board fell on him. Sometimes being flat was a bit tricky. When he turned sideways, Stanley was hard to spot. And a good gust of wind could sweep Stanley off his feet. But he never let his flatness get in his way. "I'm trying out for baseball," Stanley told Arthur one day. Arthur helped Stanley practice. Stanley hit 1,000 pitches. He caught 1,000 fly balls. Stanley's hard work showed at tryouts. "Congratulations," said Coach Bart. "You're our new center fielder." Opening day was bright and breezy. The teams ran onto the field. "There's Stanley!" cried Arthur. Mr. Lambchop snapped a picture. Mrs. Lambchop cheered. "Hooray for the other players, too," she added politely. Stanley was the first batter. He stepped up to home plate, turned sideways, and pulled back his bat. The pitcher squinted at Stanley. "This guy is so skinny," he said. "I can hardly see where to throw." He threw a pitch. "Ball 1, said the umpire. Another pitch. "Ball 2, said the umpire. 2 more balls, and Stanley earned a walk. "Good job," called Coach Bart. Stanley's team played well. By the 9th inning, they led 6-5. The other team had one last chance. Their best hitter came to bat and blasted the ball toward the fence. Just then, the breeze picked up. Stanley ran and leaped into the wind. Whoosh! Up floated Stanley. Plunk went the ball into his glove. "Great play!" Arthur called. Not everyone agreed. "No fair!" yelled someone in the crowd. "Are flat players even allowed?" Stanley felt crushed. That night, Stanley talked to Arthur. "I'm a good player," he said, "and not just because I'm flat. But how can I prove it?" "I think I know a way," Arthur said. The day of the second game was bright and breezy again. But something was different. "Stanley!" gasped Mrs. Lambchop. Her son was not flat. He was bursting out of his uniform. Mrs. Lambchop gasped again. "My nice clean laundry!" A sock stuck out of Stanley's collar. A purple frilly blouse trailed from his pant leg. "That's my favorite one," Mrs. Lambchop said. There was no time to worry about the clothes. A batter smacked the ball over Stanley's head. Stanley ran and leaped into the wind. But this time, Stanley didn't float up, and the ball didn't land in his glove. It sailed right over the fence. Soon, it was Stanley's turn to bat. The pitcher had no trouble seeing where to pitch now. "Strike 1, called the umpire. "Strike 2. Strike 3. In the bleachers, Arthur gulped. Had he made a terrible mistake helping Stanley unflatten himself? The last inning rolled around. The game was tied. Stanley came to bat again. He heard Arthur's voice in the crowd. "Come on, Stanley! You can do it!" The pitcher threw the ball, and Stanley smashed it! The ball flew into the outfield. Bap! It bounced off the wall. The right fielder ran to pick it up. Meanwhile, Stanley tore around the bases. First base, second base, third base. Stanley was headed home, but so was the ball. Stanley, slide! Shouted Coach Bart. Arthur's heart raced. If Stanley were still flat, he could slide easily under the catcher's glove. But now, Stanley stretched out his arms and dove onto home plate. There was a swirl of dirt and socks. Then the umpire spread his arms. Safe! He called. Wahoo! Arthur hollered. Mr. and Mrs. Lambchop clapped so hard their hands hurt. No fair! Yelled someone in the crowd. Look at the muscles on that kid! Are players that big even allowed? Stanley grinned. Not so many socks next time, Mr. Lambchop called down to Stanley. Mrs. Lambchop looked at Arthur. And no blouses.
Okay, that's Flat Stanley at bat. Oh, we leveled up. Level 6. Nice. Did you like Flat Stanley? There's lots of other books you could read with Flat Stanley in there. And have you ever played baseball before? I hope next year, when everything's back to normal, we can start a little baseball team or play it in gym class. And then here's one of you wingnuts. I'm going to say, batter up. And then here's you. And where's your hair? There you go. Nice hair. And then you're going to have your little baseball bat. And like this. And then here's a little wingnut. You're the pitcher. And you throw the ball. Here it comes. Are you going to hit it? No one knows. We got to actually play the game to find out. But baseball's really fun to play. Yes. Okay, that's it for today. And I'll see you on tomorrow's video for Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.